Okay, so in part B, this video, we're going to look at the file that we started before. So if you remember, we had the foundation where we came in and we drew the grid lines up. But compared to the file that we were meant to have opened, the one that we were meant to have opened actually had all of these values, these little points, already on the graph, but they didn't have any dimensions assigned to them. They're just a generic annotation. It's a point marker. But essentially what it's doing is you would be drawing your wall up, stepping out 500, coming up almost 2400, then across 2400, then down 500, and then back again. So you're doing these little corners everywhere. What I thought I'd do is just quickly show you how to go about putting those in, and then you could add those to a file if you so chose. We're going to pick this corner here, and this is the original one. You can see that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those little points to make. They are 500 up, 2388 between that and so the grid lines there, and the same again. And if we could actually do a measurement from where we're going to go from, see if we can get it to go the right way, there through to there, you can see that they are 2888 if we go from point to point. So what we're going to do is we're going to do those sort of 5 things, points onto our original drawing. So let's go back to this. We're going to zoom in up on this top right hand corner because that's where we've got. And you can see that our first point is going between the 6 and this half one, so it's out there. So we're going to go back to that. That's our point out there. So we're going to go into the Annotate tab, and we're going to use our symbol tool. And then what we're wanting to do is place one of these symbols across here. We're going to go another one that's there. We're going to go another one there. And then we're going to come down and one there. And should get one on that line there somewhere. So you should have 5 of those markers. And so once we've done that, we can go modify. So if we were to looking at all that, from marker to the line, remember we had a reference there which was 2388. So what we can do then is measure that and make sure that when you mouse over that, you get the vertical line from there to there. And click. Now this line here, measurement, is we can't edit that. But if we were to click on our space here, you see the number changes, and then we can now change that. We can go 2388, enter. Okay, and then we'll do this one here now. We're going to go from that point there, or line there. You should be able to get a dimension tool, line to the vertical. Bring that up out the road. Again, we want to go modify now. Click on that little marker, hit that, 2388, enter. Okay, so they're sort of now set. This one here is basically 500 between there to there and there to there. So what we can do again is we could get our dimension tool, go from line to there, and just click off in space. We'll do this one first. Click on your pointer, it changes that. Let's change that to 500, enter. Get our dimension tool again from there to there, and we just bring that out. Modify, click on the point marker, changes the dimension, 500 there, enter. So we've got that one now set. And there we can use our align tool, and we can actually align some of these to that. So if we were to go from that to that, we can see that it snaps there, and we can actually lock that, and then we can do the same to that and lock that. Okay, so we've now locked up basically all of those 3. Now we want to align these 2 to up, so we're going to align that to that, and then we can padlock that, and then we want to align that to that, and then padlock that. And pretty much there, that's how we do the points around one of those areas. So now if we were to draw our wall on that space, we'd go architecture wall, and I'll just do it on that particular area. So there's our wall that we've got. We can now just go pretending that we're doing the whole thing. So we'd come along, we'd hit that first point, up to the next point, across to this point, down to that point, in, and then down. And so that's how we build those corners like we had in the other model. So to place points on there. So I'll leave that little short video there. You can just build on the foundation one that comes with it if that's easier for you, with the points already there. Or you can try and modify that to do that, and I'll provide some plans for you on what those dimensions are. So that's how you do the corners.